else has managed tonight. And I was talking to some Finnish friends who have come tonight. So I'm going to mention the name Chumbawamba. And no idea what that means, do you?
Oh yes.
Anyway, I'd been to a gig to see Chumbawamba at our local art centre in North of the West End Centre, the Westie. And I was talking to the director, and I said, you know, that was a fantastic gig. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was a wonderful group, and the audience were absolutely fantastic. And then he turned to me and said, well, why don't you write about it then? Right. Okay. All right. So after that, every gig I went to, I tried to write a poem about it. And they're all praise poems, because that's what poetry is. It's praise. You know. I think the world is a great place. And the first poem I'm going to read is a praise poem for Catfish Keith, a blues guitarist. Catfish's hat is on tour in Germany, playing different songs like Mississippi John Hurt's wonderful Candyman Blues, about licking a stick of rock 9 inches long. Tonight though, Catfish is wearing a tie-and blue suit and stomping out a heavy bass while hands bend the neck and body of a small sunburst Finnish guitar. And all I could think of was, what a lucky bastard is this Keith Kozaczyk to have such a wonderful nickname like Catfish. At primary school, I thought about using the name Woody, after the cartoon character Woody Woodpecker, but it didn't catch on. At puberty, I tried again, but it was no use, as everyone, bar me, seemed to know what a Woody was. After playing What Fun We're Having, Catfish talks about the excitement of having the first black president, his heroes Robert Cray, Hound Dog Taylor, Madcat Ruth and Howlin' Wolf. I make up my mind to talk to Catfish at the end of the set to get some advice about being named after a member of the animal kingdom. But when I catch him, he's lecturing some Hawaiian-shirted fan, saying the best slide tones are from heavier gauge strings, especially the top treble ones. I can't interrupt Catfish when he's being so nerdy, even when something so important as changing my name to perhaps Bunny, Shy Horse, Sea Dragon, Sun Bear, Panda, Buffalo, Tiger, or Boxer Rod. Anything but the safe, dull, colourless and prosaic sounding Rodney Wood, who can't boast about a stick of candy being 9 inches long. Praise poem for Tim Rees. I'm here to praise Tim Rees because he plays a whole family of saxes with a beautiful rounded tone. He's recorded with the Rolling Stones and they recorded with him. He played with the Rolling Stones at Hyde Park in 2013, and after the gig he gave Tom a new sax to tame. He gave Tom a sax, a Selmer Mark VI. He's played at the Westie. I'm here to praise Tim Rees because he grew up to be the man he hoped to be. I'm here to praise Tom Walters because he's only 13 years old. He was on stage with his dad at the Westie. He watched the Rolling Stones from the side of the stage at Hyde Park 2013, and he told Tim he plays an old sax and can't afford a new one. And Tim gave him a new sax to tame. He placed his shiny new sax on the Westie stage under a spotlight where everyone could see it. He looked cool in his striped green shirt and black shoes, and he blew like a pro with growls, wails and jumps. I'm here to praise Tom Walters because he knows he's still a boy, but maybe he'll grow up to wear the sky. And lastly, I'm here to praise Ben Walters, Tom's dad, because he played piano with the Rolling Stones in Hyde Park in 2013. He sat at the Westie like a king on his throne, even if it was 2 beer crates. He played boogies, stomps and kept inserting quotes from the classics. He played Chuck Berry songs so his drummer, Earl, could take off his sunglasses and sing them, except the Russian version of Johnny Be Good. He looked so proud when his son played solos, or just blew his sax like a pro, with growls, wails and jumps. I'm here to praise Ben Walters. Because of the Westie, he told the audience this story about Tim Rees, who gave an alto Selma Mark 6 to his son, Tom, who blew like a pro, with growls, wails and jumps, who blew like a pro, with growls, wails and jumps. The funny thing was, it was after the encore when everyone had left the stage. Ben suddenly came back and told this story. And I thought, oh yes, it's a fantastic story. So I just had to share that with everyone. Now often I've no idea what gigs I'm going to see. And this is one of them. This is a praise poem for the Messiah of none. A car speeds by on the wrong side of the road, and I'm dressed all wrong and have the wrong attitude. But I needn't worry, because it's not obligatory to have long hair. Or to wear calf-length working boots or trousers scissored at the knee. Or to dance like you've been tasered. Or to believe in the lyrics or be part of the subculture. Or to be a young man. I was the only one there over 30. Or to be a man, come to that. I counted half a dozen women. But just in case, I stand next to Bob from security. There's 4 monsters, ogres, demons, barbarians, vandals, mercenaries, pirates, desperados, walk onto the stage ready for battle with axes, clubs, submachine guns and nuclear demolition weapons. They scream like warriors who have no fear of death, then attack the audience with The Day God Killed, MS-13, House of Snakes, I See Violence, It's in My Blood, I, Liar, My Misery, Knife Wound. By the time they finish their set, with On Your Knees, I Really Am, and crawl from the battlefield, dripping blood onto the Westie floor, hearing the metalheads calling for more, because all they want is war. Alright, thank you. And I'll finish with this one, I think. It's a praise poem for Bob Rosman. No, okay, who it might be made clear who he is. Well, who he was, he's dead now. The crazies on the bus and everyone I pass carry tickets to see Bob because they know their lives won't be complete until they see Bob on stage, exploring sounds with his array of national steel, Hawaiian, Indian, West African and Bolivian guitars. Or hear Bob exploring sounds by tapping out rhythms on his rock box as we clap um-pa-pa, while he mixes the time signatures. Or hear Bob exploring sounds by singing in French, Italian and Hawaiian. He can pick up languages by ear apparently. And asking the audience's help with the choruses of Minnie the Moocher. Or hear Bob saying how he's a 56-year-old freak, how he never practices, how he gets through each night on muscle power. And hear Bob saying how he likes coming to Aldershot and thinks it's named because our flaps are like bullets from a machine gun. I think I'm finished yet, but I haven't got any more. Oh no, it'll have to be the ironic clap. Which is great, it's finished, hooray! Right, absolutely. Right, he thinks Aldershot's so named because our claps are like bullets from a machine gun, so clean and pure. Unlike the buckshot from, say, California. Or see Bob having a blast on stage with all the different sounds he can make. And watch him playing his national steel uke while walking up and down the aisles, mouthing the words. To the audience, clapping under a rainbow of spotlights. and everyone feels their lives are so much richer. After his sewing set, he was behind the CD store in the hallway, wearing a short sleeved Hawaiian shirt, fringed with blue, and I want to tell him that the hand has tendons, not muscles. That Aldershot is also known as home of the British Army, and that once I was stopped by the gun-toting military police who got out of their jeep to ask what I posted through a bookshop letterbox. It was just a flyer about a poetry gig. But I don't say that. Instead I say, tomorrow is National Poetry Day. And he says, well, in that case, when I play at Bournemouth tomorrow, my notes are going to shine into every corner. And at the end I'll say, Mahola nui lo ni ahula ami iskuna. And I'd no idea what he was saying. But thank this stiffy old freak anyway. And actually it means, thank you for listening to me.
Great.